Hello Taurus, welcome back to the illest illuminator. I am a little bit late, so I'm sorry, but it was quite hectic for me. I've been having very busy weeks, so yes, a little bit later than usual. But let's see what is going on for my dear Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of December. For the he said, she said spread, this is for you and whomever you are dealing with. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. What's the past energy? I am using a new tarot deck, which I really love. It's a 78 tarot. I will put all the information in the description box below this video as usual. And I will not be using any reversals because this, if you thought that this one was big, this is even bigger. So I can't even hold them to make them even in reverse. So the December month is going to be clean and neat, with no reversals. All right, yeah, you got the Lover's card twice popping out also in your pre-shuffle. So for some of you, you are, let's take a look. Knight of Cups, you got the Four of Swords, you got the Lover's card and the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, I sense right off the bat there is some kind of a trust issue here. You're dealing with someone who takes 2 steps forward and 1 step back, alright? And you have chosen to take a break from this individual because you don't trust their you don't trust them is what I'm getting. Like, you don't know whether they want to be with you or not, and they always give you some mixed signals is what I'm getting. So you're really trying to see whether this person is the one for you or not. I feel like there is a very deep and very deep connection here with this Lover's card, but you may be not sure whether this person wants you only for, you know, sexual energy, or if they want more from you. So you're trying to be very open, all right? You're trying to investigate whether this person has someone else or not, or where they stand with you or with this connection. And the way that you're doing it is by taking a break from this individual, or this might have been your past energy. So let's see what we got going on. So you're really going back and forth, trying to make a firm decision about this individual. You may be trying to spy on them, or they might be trying to spy on you. Both of you thinking that someone else is involved here is what I feel, or they may be taking a distance because there is someone else, but you're not very sure about that. So you're letting time do its work, all right? You're letting time heal, you're letting time decide, the universe decide on this connection. Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Interesting energy. I need some coffee for this. Yeah, you're dealing with someone that... So what I'm getting here is that you're dealing with someone that wants to see tangible results, all right? And this person can be coming off very cold and detached towards you because they want to see you put in the work. But like I see it here, I feel like you are very much withdrawn. You take 1 step forward and you take 2 steps back because you're like, let me see you put in the work, and they make their decisions based on the amount of energy that you put in. So there seems to be some kind of clash here, all right? This is a very stubborn person that is very wealthy as well. They work really hard, and because of their work, they can become very cold and detached from you, whereas you won't hear from them for a couple of days or some weeks. And they know how to distract themselves with work. They know how to distract themselves with other obligations, and they're very stable. Like, if they make a decision in their mind, they stick with that decision. So this is someone that you can't always convince. So that's why you feel a bit confused. You don't know where you stand because they know how how do I say this, like they know how to put a mask on and to withdraw completely and focus on whatever is important for them at that present moment. So they give you a lot of mixed signals is what I'm getting here with this with these 3 cards. So that's why you're trying to investigate on them, like, okay, is this person serious or not? I think this person is serious, but they also look very closely to the facts and what is tangible for them, factual. You get what I mean? So they need tangible results for them to speak up, or for them to express what is going on inside their head, is what I'm seeing here. 2 of Cups though, all right? 2 of Cups, this person is a very strong soulmate of yours. So if that was a question that you had in mind, this is most definitely a strong soulmate, very strong soulmate. What is the current energy for Taurus? The Moon with the Emperor. The Emperor came out in your pre-shuffle as well. So you might be dealing with a Pisces cusp of Aries as well. So, or you might have that in your chart. This is you at this present moment not knowing where to take action towards. You, because the Emperor to me is, in this particular deck, it looks like the devil, and in this case with the Aries card, it is talking about control. You know, like you wanted to have control. You could have some control issues based on your own insecurities, based on your own illusions, wanting to always have things your way or the highway, or needing to control every situation that is at hand, or giving yourself like some kind of how do I say this, like, if this person does not do this, then I'm going to do this and this and that. Like, you're always ready to make some rules up in your head that are based on your fears and all your insecurities with this Moon card. So be very careful with this energy is what I can tell you, because that's not a very pretty energy. Don't take any actions or trying to take control in the situation based on illusions, based on your own fears, because that will make you come across very controlling is what I'm seeing. And there could be some kind of a control issue or a power issue that is going on between both of you, because they come with the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, all right? And you want to overpower that with your power and control. So you might be disappearing here in order to take control, or there might be some kind of a silent treatment just in order to control the situation, which is not very, that's not good, because as we can see with this Emperor, it looks like a devil to me, and next to the Moon, it's not very positive. So someone is most definitely using a silent treatment as a control mechanism, all right? It might be you, it might be the other person, because they do have also the King of Swords, which could be also talking about like making a firm decision in your head and sticking to it and being very consistent in sticking to that decision, which is also out of control, all right? This person may have also talked about what they want and how they want things to work in this connection, but because of their cold and stoic energy, you may be taking it as a personal attack, or you know, be like, oh, you're gonna tell me how it's going to work. Okay, wait, let me just show you how it's really going to work. So that's when the whole battle of the ego starts to kick in, all right? But most definitely a silent treatment as a defense mechanism or a control mechanism is being used or will be used in this situation. So be very mindful of that. It could be them doing that to you, it could be you doing that to them, or it could be both of you. Two major arcanas here, the Chariot and the Hermit, and you got also two major arcana. So things are going to change on a very high level for both of you, spiritual level for both of you. This person is ready to actually move away from the situation and take some time alone, all right, or even continue their path on their own. They might be making a decision based on the energy that they're getting from you, that it's best for them to move along alone and be on a, you know, be in a hermit for a while, be alone for a while, and that's the path that this person is about to choose if neither one of you is going to engage in this conversation, is what I feel. All right, so be mindful with that moon, because the moon can, you know, bring a lot of illusions towards you, and you may be seeing things that aren't there, or anything like that. So be very, very mindful with this kind of energy. There is the 5 of Cups here, there's the 8 of Swords here, so there is a lot of sadness and grief for this person, because they don't want to leave, but they feel forced to leave because they're getting silence here with this moon here. They're getting silence, and they might be seeing through your through this Emperor at this point, is what I'm getting, because they got the Hermit. The Hermit knows things, that they have a higher knowledge, they trust their intuition, and they are okay with being alone. All right, so be very mindful with this energy. Let's see, what is the blockage for you? Yeah, 9 of Swords. Look, you come across as, oh, this does really break my heart a little bit, my dear. Look at that, the 9 of Swords with the Queen of Cups. All right, you come off very strong, very determined, as in like, okay, it's going to be like this, and if you are going to talk to me like that, this is what you're gonna get. And that energy internally and emotionally is causing you a lot of stress, because you do love this person, but the way that you come across is like, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? So that's why I say, like, be careful with that energy, because you might just get your wish fulfillment with this energy. All right, because 9 of Swords with the Queen of Cups, that's you being very stressed out, very burdened, having some kind of a guilt trip towards this individual, or letting this person guilt trip you. So there's a lot of stress that is blocking you and is blocking your heart. So a lot of ruminated thoughts that creep in the middle of the night, where you stress out, where you feel guilty, is what I feel with this 9 of Swords. Guilty about love, or guilty towards this individual, and it's not, this is not healthy. This is not healthy. I'm so sorry, but that's not good. That's really not good. What is their blockage? For some of you, you might be stressed out about a third party, all right? That they may love someone else, but it's unnecessary. It's not based on facts, all right? It's based on illusions with this Moon card. So they got the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the Star card. It feels for them as if no matter what they have done or what they're doing, this is not moving forward. That's why they are choosing to move ahead alone and go on a journey on their own. It could be a spiritual journey that they're going towards too. All right, most definitely I feel like there's a spiritual journey opening up for this person. It could be also from your end, but this person's blockage is that things are, you know, there's always like a burden in front of the road, and things are just not moving steady enough or fast enough. You know, there's always like a lot of stagnation in this situation, and they're losing some hope, they're losing some faith that both of you can remove these blockages that keeps on coming up on your road, is what I'm seeing here. So let's see, they're most definitely losing hope in the situation. They're having a higher calling that they need to move on or move forward on their own. Let's see, I'm so sorry, it's a bit might not be what you want to hear, but let's see. What is the hopes for Taurus, please? Well, you're ready to leave it too. That's what I'm seeing. You're ready to leave it too. You got the 8 of Cups to the 9 of Pentacles. You want to be alone. You want to be free. You want to protect your own independence, your own freedom, and it's not making you fully happy. This situation gives you a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of a lot of illusions. You never know where you stand, so that's why you're making a firm decision with the Emperor to also take your own life in your own hands and move forward. Even though there are a lot of things that are unspoken or unsaid, you want to leave and you want to be alone as well. So you both are on the same page here. So it's not like I'm feeling sorry now for you guys, because you feel the same way. But deep down in your subconscious, you have a lot of fear, you have a lot of stress. Whether that is whether someone is ever going to really love you the way that you love them, or there is someone that you truly love, but you just don't see a way out. Let's see, what is their hopes? Wow. 8 of Wands. See, I knew this is always happening with you guys. Taurus, this is always happening with you guys. It's always fronting. Like, there is always a front from both your ends, because what this person wants now is actually to talk about commitment, to see if you are loyal, to show their loyalty towards you. Because I do feel like this person could be very loyal. They're just very straightforward, as in like, this is gonna work for me, if this is going to be unhealthy for me, this is how I want it to be. And you may feel like, okay, whoa, you're being too much, like how can you even say all of those things? But this person just wants to confirm the loyalty in this connection. They want to confirm whether they can build up a relationship with you, and they want to just have an open talk with you. But the thing is, they may come across as a King of Swords, which is very cold. So that's a very demanding kind of energy, which makes you believe, like illusion, that this person is just being very demanding. And I feel like they're just using their intellect, they're using their logic, as in like, I know myself, I know who I am, and this is going to work for me and this is not going to work for me. But it comes off very cold and very blunt perhaps for you. All right, and that might be hurting you a lot. So I think it's just the way that both of you communicate about the important things in life that is a bit like miscommunicated here. Outside influence for you. 8 of Swords, the Sun, and the 6 of Pentacles. So right off the bat, this person is still kind of like waiting for you to make some move and to rescue them from this silence. Because I feel like you're definitely using the silent treatment here on this individual. So they're still confused. They still don't know whether you are going to reciprocate, whether you are going to speak up about it or not. Because right now they have the last word, but you have the upper word by not responding to them. So they're waiting for some kind of a reaching out from your end to make them clear whether they should move forward alone or not. So they're still hesitant, even though the spirit is pushing them to move forward, but they're still in their mind thinking and waiting for you to rescue them and to tell them whether they should move on or whether they should not move on, whether this is fixable or not. So this is them waiting for you to enlighten them with the Sun card. This is someone that wants enlightenment, because I feel like this person is not aware of how you perceive them when they made those clear when they made that clear approach towards you, as in like, this will work, this will not work, because that's what I feel here. So this person is not aware that the way that they came across may have hurt your feelings, because you got the Moon there, and hurt your power and control issues here, and they are not aware of that. They are not aware of that. Outside influence for them, they got the 5 of Pentacles. I wanted to pop out. That could be you feeling very limited, feeling also a lack mentality in the situation, not knowing. Let's see. Wow, the Tower, the ego. See, that's what don't even tell me that was not what I just mentioned here with this whole issue. Like, this is an ego trip. All right, this is the ego, the Tower, and someone here, and I guess it's you, Taurus, need to climb out that tower and climb out that ego, because this card is definitely called the ego, which is in their outside influence. This is the tower. This is you with this moon card, making illusions in your head based out of ego that needs to crumble down. This is not a healthy foundation for you to be in. That the ego needs to collapse, and it will very soon collapse when the sun hits the moon, or when the moon goes down and the sun comes up. It is going to hit you that this person may have not even intended that. And your subconscious, with your emotions and your feelings, is already stressing you out, whether you did the right thing or not. So you need to check what their true intentions were here. You got the Sun and the Queen of Wands. They both wanted to be in the reversed, to be honest with you. So this is you. This is again very ego, all right? The Sun and the Queen of Wands, they're both in the reverse. This is someone that has a lack of confidence. That's why you have the Emperor. You take on this very strong masculine energy up on yourself, but internally I feel like you're suffering from having your ego bruised somehow. But I believe, and I'm not judging you at all, but I believe that this individual has no clue that your ego has been bruised one way or the other. That's just what I feel. And you suffer from a lack of enlightenment here, all right? And there could be a lot of anger, resentment, fear, because the Queen of Wands in the reverse is not a pretty energy. She can be very insecure, and out of insecurity she can do or say a lot of things that are not okay. And I feel like you are trying to take control of those insecurities, of those uncertainties and your ego by coming across as this Emperor energy. But it's I don't know, it's not very... High Priestess, you need to tap into your intuition, all right? Like, use your intuition on this subject. I'm just trying to warn you the best way I can. I'm not here trying to judge you, because I don't even know your situation. I'm just a messenger, don't shoot me. But I do remember in one of your last Taurus readings, I also said, like, you're about to screw up something wonderful, or they are about to screw up something wonderful. But you need to use your intuition, all right? Tap into that Akashic records of yours. Three of Wands, have your visions, you need to take action here as well with this Three of Wands in order to get what you truly want and what you truly desire. You're waiting as well. You're waiting for this person to come in. All right, Magician, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. You're waiting for someone to take action and to speak to you before you speak up. And you could do that, but that could also mean that things are going to change on a cellular level, and it might go the opposite way because you're in this hesitant mood of someone needing to come towards you. But at the same time, you're being very stoic here. You're being very controlling here. So you're controlling this connection by not speaking up and waiting for this person to come towards you to speak up. But at the same time, you are manifesting here with this Magician card that this person is going to move away because they're going to use their logic and think that you don't want to talk things out and they want to move on because you're not interested. That's what I'm seeing here. And that could make the whole situation change, and you know, the wheel could be turning the complete other direction here. So be careful of your manifestations, all right? Be careful of what you are manifesting here. If you are not willing to speak, then this person is going to move away. That's what I'm seeing here. Nine of Swords, this person is very stressed out because you're not talking, you're closed off, you're not being open with them. Nine of Wands, you are waiting on them, but they are protecting their energy as well. They're still holding on to you, but they have their guards up very high, and they don't show you how much they stress about you, but they stress about you a lot. Manifesting and new love. This is love. So your manifestation of keeping yourself shut and being on the outlook and waiting, it could be manifesting this person into the Wheel of Fortune of new love. So be very mindful of that. Six of Swords is the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, both of you, I feel both of you here are going to split ways. You're gonna split ways. Page of Wands. You're gonna both split ways because none of you wants to make the first move, is what I feel. So the only thing that can help this situation out is if someone speaks up. But if both of you do not speak up, this is someone that is going to move away and find a new connection elsewhere, is what I get. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, but that's what I feel for this present moment. What is going on in your relationship, Taurus? So thank you so much. I'm sorry for it to turn out this way, but I hope that you got some clarity about it. And I'm just going to be very blunt and honest. I can't just sugarcoat. You guys know me very well. I will not, and just understand that these energies are never you know, pinpointed in forever. So it can change, or it can just change any present moment, which we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So yes, my dear Taurus, I hope this reading gave you a lot of information. I will continue this reading down on Vimeo, so if you want to check that out and see more messages, you can follow me on my Vimeo, and I see you guys later. Bye.